Welcome to Parentalk the Teenage Years. I'm Rob Parsons, the chairman of Care for the Family. And you know, over the past 25 years, we've spoken to tens of thousands of parents all across the world, from Bangkok to Borneo, from New York to Newark. And whenever we do, questions about teenagers beat everything else by about 10 to 1.
Oh, well, I think there's loads of positives to being a teenager, sort of like nowhere near as many worries as like adults have.
Freedom.
The independence I get.
Having a bit more privacy.
I suppose like growing up and getting to know who you are and things like that, and your friends and your family and the people that you get to trust and everything.
The best thing about raising teenagers is watching him develop into a young man.
Watching their particular, unique, individual characters blossoming.
Just as he matures and he becomes an adult, being able to take more responsibility and be more of a help and free up some time for us, which would be fantastic.
I agree.
We have a lot of fun and laughter, and I love going shopping and doing things with them.
They become your friends and you can do lots more with them.
It's like the starting point of adulthood, if you know what I mean. You start to make very important decisions about, you know, your future, and I find that all quite thrilling, to be honest.
Right, so I'm off out now.
Okay.
Fine,
yeah.
Great. I know it's getting dark, but I'll be fine.
We know you'll be fine.
You'll be fine.
Have a nice time.
You'll be fine. Go. Have you got your radio?
Okay, I've got her.
Where did she go? Left or right?
Okay, hang on.
Left, right. She's going on a bus.
Okay, you're going to have to get a taxi.
Taxi! Taxi! She's coming.
Quick.
Hello, darling.
Hi, darling. Hi.
How are you?
Yeah, all the time.
All the time.
Quite a lot.
A lot, yeah.
If I want something and I really want it, then I start arguing about it.
Chores, trivial things.
Just silly stuff, like tidying my room, doing the dishes.
You always have that one chair that you put all your clothes on.
Yeah, basically.
Put your clothes away.
The big one at the minute is that I'm not studying enough. I'll finish my homework in it. So if you finish homework, yeah, go do some more.
I always know that they're right. I just it takes me a while to admit it.
You know, there are times when you know that what you're saying is helpful, but no, they've got to do it their own way and make their own mistakes, and I guess that's part of the course, really.
Yeah, I think in my world, what happens there is we're seeing that change in cognitive development, as I would call it, so the way children start to think. And I think when they were younger, it was very much, my mummy said that, my daddy said that, it must be right, my teacher said that, it is absolutely right. But as they become older, they start to question and say, well, why should I do what they tell me? And almost they then push the boundaries to say, if they say this, I'm going to say something different.
And as parents, you know, how can we help our teenagers then with that, Dave? If they're, you know, they are trying out these different things, they're trying to work out who they are, their bodies are changing, everything's changing. What's our role?
I think the main thing is to keep the lines of communication open, and then try not to take it personally, and that's so hard to do, but to say, I love this child, they love me, really, and this is how they're trying to find their way in life, and together we'll do that. And it's a journey that actually probably the whole family go on together through those teenage years, I think.
And I think that's good to remember, actually. It's a good reminder that although it's tough for us often as parents, it's actually quite tough for our teenagers as well.
We've really noticed a difference since my daughter's become a teenager. It's got harder to talk to her about the difficult subjects, such as when we believe her behaviour is not acceptable or she's crossed a boundary line. And on one particular occasion, I can remember when we wanted to deal with one issue, which we considered to be quite serious. She just would not want to be in the room. She did not want to talk to us face to face. And in fact, we ended up speaking to her while she was under her duvet, sitting in our lounge chair. Effectively, I was talking to a duvet for 30 minutes with my cup of coffee. And even then, we never really knew whether she was listening or not, but we just hoped that she was. One major observation that I've had of having a teenager is that they suddenly grow a pair of headphones. And these headphones kind of communicate to me. They kind of say to me, "Dad, I can switch you off at any time I like." And these headphones kind of accompany her everywhere. And I always feel that there's that sort of threat to me. At any time I can just cut you off, Dad. My daughter has become more opinionated as she's got older, and she's become stronger in her views, and she's trying to find her way in the world and her thoughts on things. So she asks more profound and deeper questions, but of course then also she disagrees with us on some things. She has opinions about what she wants to wear, what she wants to watch. For example, she loves the programme I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here. My wife and I decided we'd try and watch it with her to kind of keep her company. I lasted 15 minutes, I couldn't take it any longer. However, what we have found with her is that there'll suddenly be moments, and it'll be a moment in the car, or a moment just as we're walking in the door, or when you're just walking into a shop, and suddenly she will start chatting and talking and opening up and sharing her thoughts, feelings, opinions. And so we just found, really, as she's got older, you kind of get these moments that suddenly come out of nowhere, and if you're not careful, they're gone before you realised it, and you can't get them back.